Hi friends, welcome to Pixel by Omnitrix. I am Haripriya and my teammate's name is Anirudh. We bring this presentation to you to explain about fluids. Now let's get into the topic. What is the first thing which strikes your mind when you think of the word fluid? Well, water is the first thing which strikes my mind. In fact, water is one of the basic essential form of fluid or liquid that exists in this planet. But do you think water is the only fluid? The answer is no. Water is not the only fluid. Everything which flows is a fluid. In fact, all liquids that exist are nothing but fluids. We should also remember that all gases are also called as fluids. You can see in the pictures there is a waterfall wherein the water is flowing. That is also a liquid. And on the other side you see wind or air or which is filled with gases. That is also fluid. Now let us see some important properties of fluids. The first property is viscosity. Viscosity is the opposing force to flow of a fluid. As friction is to solid movement, viscosity is to fluid flow. As we all know, when solid moves, there is an opposite force created which we call as friction. In the same way, when a fluid is flowing, there is an opposite force created which we call as viscosity. Another property of viscosity is that the fluid with lesser viscosity will always flow faster. As you can see in the image, the first container has the most least viscosity and hence the liquid is flowing faster. And as you see gradually, the viscosity increases and hence the liquid flow is also decreasing. The second property is capillarity. What is capillarity? The capacity of fluid to rise or fall in a tube is known as capillarity. Thermometer is one of the greatest example for the use of capillarity concept. You can see in this picture there are two containers which has two tubes. One is narrower and the other one is broader. You should always know that in capillarity the liquid flow is always raising when the tube is narrower. You can see that in the given picture. Our third property is surface tension. Surface tension is the tendency of liquids to fit into any minimum area possible. This property is mainly caused due to the molecular attraction in liquids, which we also call as cohesion. So surface tension forms a liquid layer. One example shows how an insect walks on the liquid layer. In this picture you can see there is a liquid layer formed due to surface tension and how an insect is walking on it. Those were some amazing and interesting things about fluids for today. Going on a quick tour about what we learned today, we saw what are fluids. We saw a few amazing properties of fluids like viscosity, which is nothing but the opposing force to flow of a liquid. We also saw capillarity, which is nothing but the capacity of a fluid to raise or fall in a tube. We also saw surface tension, which is mainly caused due to the molecular attraction or cohesion in liquids. Hope you learned something about fluid. Please do share your thoughts. Thank you. Let's catch up in the next video.